Humphrey Bogart, born on December 25, 1899, in New York City, is widely regarded as one of the greatest actors in the history of American cinema. Known for his distinctive voice and charismatic screen presence, Bogart's career spanned over 3 decades, during which he appeared in more than 75 films. He began his acting career on Broadway in the 1920s but transitioned to film in the early 1930s. Bogart initially struggled to find his footing in Hollywood, often being cast in secondary roles as a gangster or tough guy. Bogart's legacy was cemented with his performance as Rick Blaine in the 1942 classic, Casablanca, a role that earned him widespread acclaim and solidified his status as a leading man. His rugged charm and nuanced portrayals made him a favorite among audiences and critics alike. Humphrey Bogart passed away on January 14, 1957, but his enduring impact on cinema remains evident, with his films continuing to be celebrated for their timeless appeal and Bogart's quintessentially cool, tough guy persona. Next on Ingrid Bergman, born on August 29, 1915, in Stockholm, Sweden, was one of the most acclaimed actresses of her time, known for her beauty, talent, and versatility. She began her career in Swedish and German films before being brought to Hollywood by producer David O. Selznick. Her American debut came with Intermezzo, A Love Story, 1939, which quickly established her as a leading lady in Hollywood. Bergman's radiant presence and natural acting style set her apart from other actresses of the era. Her role in Casablanca, 1942, opposite Humphrey Bogart became one of her most iconic performances, and the film itself is regarded as one of the greatest in cinematic history. Ingrid Bergman passed away on August 29, 1982, on her 67th birthday, but her legacy endures through her memorable performances and lasting influence on the art of acting. Next on Paul Henri, born Paul George Julius Henri Ritter von Wassel-Waldingau on January 10, 1908, in Trieste, then part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was an Austrian-born actor and director who became a prominent figure in Hollywood's golden age. Henri initially trained for a career on the stage in Vienna and began his acting career in German and Austrian films in the 1930s. With the rise of Nazism, he emigrated to the United Kingdom and then to the United States, where his European sophistication and good looks quickly earned him roles in Hollywood. He gained significant attention for his performance as the charming and romantic Victor Laszlo in the classic film Casablanca, 1942, where he played the steadfast resistance leader opposite Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman. Henri passed away on March 29, 1992, in Santa Monica, California, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and contributions to both film and television. Next on Claude Reigns, born William Claude Reigns on November 10, 1889, in London, England, was a distinguished actor renowned for his rich, mellifluous voice and masterful portrayals of complex characters. He began his career on the stage, making his theatrical debut in the early 1900s and quickly establishing himself as a versatile actor in the London theatre scene. His transition to film came with the advent of sound cinema, where his vocal prowess could be fully utilized. Reigns' breakthrough role was in the title role of The Invisible Man, 1933, directed by James Whale. This performance showcased his ability to convey a powerful presence even when unseen, and it set the stage for a successful career in Hollywood. Reigns became a staple of classic American cinema, delivering memorable performances in a wide range of genres. Claude Reigns passed away on May 30, 1967, in Laconia, New Hampshire, but his legacy endures through his extensive body of work, which continues to be celebrated for its depth and excellence. Next on Conrad Veit, born Hans Walter Conrad Veit on January 22, 1893, in Berlin, Germany, was a prominent actor whose career spanned both silent and sound films. Veit began his acting career on the German stage and quickly transitioned to film during the silent era, becoming one of Germany's leading actors. He gained international fame for his portrayal of Cesare, the somnambulist, in the groundbreaking expressionist film The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, 1920. This role showcased his ability to convey deep emotion and psychological complexity through physical performance, setting a high standard for future roles. He continued his acting career in the United Kingdom and later in the United States. In Hollywood, he is best remembered for his role as Major Heinrich Strasser in Casablanca, 1942, where he played the menacing Nazi officer with chilling effectiveness. Veit's ability to portray villainous characters with nuance and depth ensured his continued success in American cinema. Conrad Veit passed away on April 3, 1943, in Los Angeles, California, but his legacy endures through his influential performances and his courageous stance against tyranny during a turbulent period in history. Next on Sidney Greenstreet, born Sidney Hughes Greenstreet on December 27, 1879, in Sandwich, Kent, England, was a distinguished actor known for his imposing presence and commanding voice. Before venturing into film, Greenstreet had a successful stage career spanning over 3 decades, primarily in England and the United States. He didn't enter the film industry until he was 61 years old, making his debut in The Maltese Falcon, 1941. In this film, directed by John Huston, Greenstreet portrayed the enigmatic and urbane antagonist, Caspar Gutman, opposite Humphrey Bogart. His performance earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor and instantly established him as a memorable character actor in Hollywood. Greenstreet continued to deliver captivating performances in a series of classic films throughout the 1940s. He is perhaps best known for his role as Signor Ferrari, the affable yet cunning owner of the Blue Parrot nightclub in Casablanca, 1942. Greenstreet's ability to bring depth and sophistication to his characters, often playing sophisticated villains or wise mentors, made him a favorite among audiences and directors alike. He retired in 1949 and passed away on January 18, 1954, in Hollywood, California, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances.